going on, you guys? Welcome you guys to the channel. It's your boy Big Dog back with another one-take review for The Mandalorian. Chapter 6, The Prisoner. Now, this is where, I have to say, this episode is where I kind of like hate that I've watched what other people say about the show. And I haven't did that today. It's just, I think what I've heard people say recently, it kind of had an effect on how I felt about this episode today. Considering the fact that we're at episode 6 and we still kind of don't know where we're going. Now, I feel like maybe it's just like an adventure story. And that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not no real big plot thing. It's just like, hey, we just on this adventure with the Mandalorian. And in some regards, like that's how I kind of take it as. If I take it like that, I would love all these episodes. But if I take it as overall, like, hey, an overall story, I'm kind of wondering, like, okay, we've had Baby Yoda for a while, and we just been pretty much like just doing random missions. And I don't know if that's what the show is or if it has a bigger story. Considering the fact that you introduce Baby Yoda, you kind of feel like you have a bigger story to tell, and there's more things out there, and there's some things. Also, hold on real quick. Just so you guys know, this does contain spoilers. I don't do non-spoiler reviews, so not for this show. Okay. But yeah, back into what I was saying. You kind of wonder, like, where can we possibly be heading, or if we're heading anywhere, because there's some stuff in this episode that happens that you just kind of like, okay, well, that's cool, yeah. You don't really know where you're going, and you just kind of like on the ride right now. You like, all right, this is good. This is really good. This is really good. Then it's just like, okay, now we just doing missions. Are we only doing missions now? You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much what this episode was. It was like, hey, I need some money. Like, Mando always needs some money. I mean, you gotta fuel that ship up some kind of way. Need some money, go meet up with some old acquaintances that can't deal with the guild right now because they beefed out. So he goes to talk to them, and it's like, hey, we have to get somewhere. Okay, I have to get some money. Okay, cool. We got these guys. Need you on these guys are the crew. Need you to go rescue this guy from a prison. Of course they're gonna betray him. Like, it's so obvious they're going to betray him because why not? I mean, because apparently he left them in the dust back in the day. I guess he didn't want to be a part of it no more. It's just people want to go off and do better things with their lives, and people sometimes don't enjoy that, and they hold a grudge. And that's exactly what happened. But you have the big guy with the devil horns, and he was actually Bird. That was his name. You have another guy, sharpshooter, played by Bill Burr, the comedian. Who, I'm gonna be honest with you, this probably might have been my least favorite episode of The Mandalorian. Not because it wasn't good. Still think the episode was good. But I'm big on characters, and like the new characters they introduced, granted that they were just like one-off characters, I wasn't really a fan of any of them. You know what I'm saying? They were just kind of like typical. You had to go, all that little stuff, and then, you know what I'm saying, you had the sharpshooter, and then you have, of course, you had the big brute or whatever. None of them actually came out as like, they all were just like generic characters, you know what I'm saying? None of them really had anything special about them. Even Quinn, I thought when we got introduced to him, maybe he would have did something special. Now the way the episode ends with the Mandalorian getting over to him and Baby Yoda, and every time you see Baby Yoda fearing for his life, I told you guys, I said this, I don't know if it was last review or the one before that. Anybody who wishes to cause harm against Baby Yoda deserves the most painful death possible. Granted, this was a droid, so I don't know how painful the death could actually be, but when he got shot, that did it for me. That was good enough. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody hurts Baby Yoda, people. Nobody. So, like I said, I enjoyed the episode, but it just seemed like just a typical mission, and I was cool with the missions. I've been cool with the mission so far. Like I said, I think I might have been watching what other people been saying about the show, because other people been liking the show. Is just the question has always been coming up lately, like, where's the show headed? With 2 episodes left and no clear indication, this season can go down. It's really good, but you have to wrap it up now in 2 episodes. Well, even though I don't think technically you're not wrapping it up, because we know there's season 2. But it's like, what would, when I look at the end of the season, and I look at the overview scope of season 1, would it just be like, guy has a kid, guy gets a kid, is on the run from people, has to do missions in order to maintain money while protecting the kid. Well, you know what? Now I think about it, that don't sound too bad. So it just all really depends on what they do in these last 2 episodes. I thought it was gonna be like the last 3 episodes where they gonna start like tying this thing up, but I guess it's gonna be like the last 2, or maybe not even be the last 2. For all I'm sorry, it might be the very last episode where they start getting things together. Nonetheless, really enjoyed this. Like I said, I've really been enjoying it. It's just I need to see like the plot move forward, I guess I would say. If that's what the show plans on doing. I think that's more or less me putting forth what I think should happen rather than just taking it as it is. And I think that's kind of what like people sometimes mess up. So in some regards, I'm just want to take it as it is and see what they do, because it's their show, it's their choice, you know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, everybody kind of like goes in with like some kind of bias where they want something to go. And mine is kind of like, hey, I want to know exactly where we're going, because I have no indication. I just know that we're doing stuff right now. But you guys let me know what you thought about the episode down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.